Hello? 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 The chat thing isn't picking up regular YouTube for some reason. Hold on. Why you no see the other YouTube? The other YouTube exists? Why you no see? Huh? Why you no see? Toggle all stream visibility. This one. Get them all. Get all of them. Get all. Hold on. Get all of them. Test. 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 Small test. I got that one. Hello, hello, hello. It's not getting the main horizontal. It's not getting the horizontal YouTube for some reason. Oh, there it is. I found it. I found it. There we go. I got it. Look at that. Test. Yay! Okay, I got it. Hello! We are here. We are here. Would you look at that? Would you look at that? Okay, wait. Let me go down the line really quickly. Hello. Hello, Sarah. Hello, TM. Hello, hello. Hello. Hello, Miss Genning. Hello, hello. It's the cat. Spaz. Hello, how are you? How is everybody doing? I'm doing good. I've been coughing a lot more the past couple days for some reason, so I brewed some of the coughing tea that Dinah recommended me. So hopefully that helps. I also added a little sprinkle of ginger tea in there. How am I doing? I still have so much work to do. I still have so much work to do that needs to be processed. However, I did do some what do you call it? I did do some parsing of things, and it was both like stressful because I was just kind of scared that it wouldn't pan out perfectly. Like, let's say you're given a bunch of Lego blocks. Okay? And there's so many Lego blocks, so many different colors and so many different shapes, but you only have like 4 slots to put them in, and they need to like go into each one equally. Like, certain parts and pieces need to go into each slot equally, divvied up amongst the different slots, but you also have so many pieces to divvy up between the 4 slots, and two of the slots get different portions than the other, and it feels like a puzzle piece and a math equation all at the same time. And so starting out was a little bit stressful of trying to figure out like how does one like divvy this up. But it's one of those things where like kind of parsing them out, because it felt like a puzzle, was really therapeutic after a while. Hi, Rogue! Thank you! That reminds me. Let me start the timer. It was super duper therapeutic, and it felt really nice once everything was plugged in, right? It's kind of like when you do really hard and difficult math, and it's just like, when you finally get the answer, and it's the correct answer, and everything just fits nicely and snugly, it's just like, yes! Yes! This is very satisfactory. This is very good. That's what that was like. Did you enjoy your vacation? Parentheses, more work.
Rogue_2K3 Chuck $25. Final dono, unless this goes to tomorrow.
Happy final dono. Thank you so much for the 25, Rogue. I don't imagine. I don't imagine it'll go to tomorrow, but everybody keeps liking to proving me wrong. They like to prove me wrong. But yeah, that's what I was dealing with. I had to deal with puzzle pieces and slotting them into pieces and make sure everything looks good. And then when they look good, it felt so nice. Looks at all my Lego that do not fit in your room. Yeah, you can really uh we love Rogue in this chat. You swear you're not lying. I believe you. I believe you. I absolutely believe you. I say again, I reiterate to everybody, right? Last week should have been payday week to my calculations. And yesterday was the first. I'm actually kind of sad that I missed April Fool's Day. But yesterday was the first, which means rent is due for everybody. So that means, or at least for me, my paycheck was always solely dedicated for rent. I never really had any like spare funds, and even now, actually, like a majority of my paycheck goes to rent and then bills, and I only get paid like once a month. So like I always know when I get paid, it feels nice to kind of have money for like a little bit, but I immediately just start paying off like rent, bills, and things like that, and then I maybe have like a couple like 100 that needs to last me for the rest of the month, which is why it always sounds like I'm like penny pinching and dire in terms of like how much money I could spend for like myself for the rest of the month, because I'm like living off of like whatever is like remainder of that paycheck. So you know, that's maybe is that just me? Is that just me where I'm just like, yeah, rent? Is that nobody else has issues with that? Should have jokingly put 1,000 hours on the timer yesterday. That would have been insane. And it still would have counted, I think. It would have totally counted. It's always on. Beko's April Fool's joke was to work. I know. I kept getting called. So like I got called from my boss, right? Who's like overseas right now, inspecting the factories and whatnot. And like he kept doing FaceTime, which meant it was going to my iPhone, but then was also trying to call my tablet that I use to track for like VTubing. And I'm like, this is weird. What? And I don't usually use FaceTime because I don't really use my iPhone, but it was really weird. It was cool seeing the factories, and it was just making me like yearn to go see them in person, because I used to work in merchandising, so like I knew a bunch of like the bits and bobs, and I love learning how things are constructed. I love watching the how it's made videos. I love watching those how it's made, and I just love looking at the machines and seeing the things come together. It's really great. But yeah, I got to look at some things, inspect some colors, do some color matching and whatnot, explain what to expect and what is part of the thing that like my boss was looking at, the different foilings that I had requested, yada yada XYZ. But the funny thing was, like, we would look at something a lot, and I was trying to take a lot of pictures and video and whatnot, and then like anytime my boss needed to like speak to somebody or like take out his headphones, he kept hanging up on me. So, and this was also around my dinner time, so I was like also trying to juggle, like I was debating if I should be making dinner, eating dinner, how much attention do I need to be at my computer. So like he kept calling me, hanging up on me. Like he kept hanging up on me like every 5 minutes, and I was just like, okay, can I make dinner now? And I'd start making dinner, and then he'd call me again, and it's just like, did I hang up on you? I'm like, yes, you did. And he's like, oh, okay. And then we'd go back to looking at sheets and stuff, and then I'd look at everything, talk to him, and then he'd be trying to talk to me, and then he's like, oh, hold on a second. Ba-doom. And I'm just like, okay. And he did this to me like 6 times or something, 6 or 7 times. And at a certain point, I'm just like, I'm just gonna eat food. It's on my phone anyway, I guess. I'll just eat and then pay attention when he calls me back, I guess. But he ended up being there for like 4 hours, is what he said the day after. I looked at his messages, and he's like, he was there for 4 hours looking at things, doing more prints and whatnot. And I'm just like, hey, do you get to bring those home? He's like, he's gonna have to get like a poster tube, but yeah, he could. And I'm like, hey. He comes back next week. Wait, let me look at the calendar. He comes back next week on the 9th, and I have to go pick him up from the airport. So I get to hang out with my boss next week. Oh, now that I say that out loud, that probably means if this carries on to next week somehow by some miracle of faith, I probably won't be able to stream on the 9th, by the way, because I have to pick my boss up from the airport and hang out with him to go over work stuff and talk about things and look at samples and discuss things. So just letting you guys know, FYI, I think the 9th / I think it's the 9 or 10, 9 or 10, I won't be able to stream because I gotta pick my boss up from the airport. It was a missed opportunity. It was a missed opportunity. The first just kind of creeped up on me.
Oh, tea cakes!
Ave! Congratulations on surviving 36 months. Hi, Beko, you say parasocially. Hello. Hello. Abwa, 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 abwa. Let me see. Pinch every 16th of the cent. Best way to live. Man. I pinch as many pennies as I possibly can. I pinch as many pennies as I possibly can. That's why, like, I rarely go grocery shopping, and when I do, I only allow myself one luxury item ish. Well, no, you should have put them on from a fake account and removed it at the end and went April Fools, and then we would have donated it for real. I could have totally done that. Hello, is it Flamish? Flamish, hello, thank you so much for the follow with every level. Agro Stronger, thank you. Let me see. Because we're funny like that? I totally could have. I really could have. I could have been like 99999 now.
Look at her, she's a cat. Oh god, wow, oh god, bless.
Are we talking about April Fools or something about my boss? Both. I was literally just talking about my boss 2 seconds ago, and then I'm also talking about April Fools. Rogue was saying that I should have added like 100 hours to the timer for like April Fools yesterday, and then take it away and be like, haha, April Fools, haha, haha, haha. That would have been so funny, but I was stuck in a call. I was in a call.
Has deemed it necessary to water the cat.
Thank you. I was in a call with my boss for like 2 hours during like what would have been my stream time. Awa. I'm drinking my coughing tea that Dinah recommended me. It doesn't really, you don't drink it for flavor, so. Okay. The Dawnlets yearn for the factory. Instead of the mines, we yearn for the factory. I do want to go see some factories. Like, legitimately so. As somebody who's, like, really into merchandising, I would really like to find a factory and, like, build a relationship and rapport with them. And like, totally go ham into merchandising, right? So, like, right now, I'm just like I'm trying to do my own merchandising as well as like helping Avi with her merchandising and things like that. But right now it's still like it's like a bunch of print on demand. But I would love to be able to like have a factory make custom things, right? Like someday, when there's enough demand for it, I think it would be really great to actually have Avi sunglasses, like her bug antenna sunglasses. That would be super amazing to have. But because that would need to be like custom made, we would need to fulfill like a minimum order, like there would be enough, we would need to have enough demand to warrant it, because there's a minimum order quantity of at least like, what we'll say, the lowest I've ever seen is like 100 pieces, right? If she can guarantee that she could sell 100 buggy sunglasses, we could do it. I could find a factory and source this out and figure it out and all this other stuff. If she can guarantee that there would be like 100 people.
Do you mean the
buying
Tea
for
Cake
it,
Productions factory
yeah.
where all Beko followers, subscribers are forced to work?
Yeah, no, you're not forced to work there. You're not in the back doors. I assure you. I promise. Increasing demand. Oh, whoops.
You want to know a real April Fool's joke? My army job told me we'd be paid the 1st, but I checked and it won't come till the 4th, so they really got me.
Ha 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 ha. Oh, that's funny. You'll be paid on the 1st, guys. No, not really. Let me see. Bonjour, Flamish. Thank you again for the follow. What are we talking about? Her best friend, her job. My job isn't my best friend. It's just a really big, important project that I'm very devoted to. Oh, wow. You're gonna sleep? Okay. Yes. Are we talking about April Fool's? Or about my boss? Boss, her best friend at this. My boss is not my best friend at this point. Nuh-uh. I feel like I fight a lot
My
with my
workplace
boss.
has a Chinese place that changed its menu on the 1st. I had to tell customers leading up to it.
Has a Chinese place that changed its menu on the 1st? What did they change their menu to? Increasing demand, one bug propaganda at a time. You let me know. You could do many surveys. As long as we can hit a minimum of 100. A-okay. A-okay. I still would like to do the figurine, the collaboration figurine. And get like everybody on it, and we'd all be riding my scooter. It'd be great. I think it'd be a much adorable figurine to do. But obviously that would cost some investment. I feel like between all three of us, surely it would make at least a minimum order quantity of 100, right? Between all of our communities. Beko is a businesswoman. She's aiming for factory ownership. Man, I don't know if I would ever want to own a whole factory. It'd be cool, but I don't know about that. Oh, wow. You want to know? Oh, yeah. Being paid? No. The beginning of Beko. Hi, Scribs. Welcome back. A couple of new things, but mainly price changes. Ah. Oh, no. Up or down? Down or up? Upsies or downsies? Okay. Upbeat. Oh, they did! Upbeats? Why? I'm assuming they didn't get a lot of sales that day. Because it's just like, hey, price is up. It's like a crypto with your restaurants. Today it goes up, today it goes down. What's the stocks of your restaurant today? Are the prices up or down? What's the value of your meal today? Are you eating at home, or do you think it's a good price to eat out right now? Kind of like that. Is it stonks with your restaurant? I've decided that I'm going to get McDonald's tomorrow. I'm gonna take a Sasha ride because I'm really stressed. I think it's healthy to have a Sasha ride at least once per week. If I can ride Sasha at least once per week, even if it's a short trip to the grocery store, that's satisfactory enough for me. I still need to figure out how to like add supports to her, because her top case is kind of really heavy, and I'm worried about it being that heavy on the back there. But you know, I need to find some time to go to a fabrication. What'd you guys say? Fabrication store or fabrication factory or something like that. Fabrication specialist. Only by $1 on most, though the appetizers went up by exactly 1 cent to round it up, and not. They actually were. Oh, they really were pretty busy. Oh, okay, so it didn't really matter. I feel like a lot of people probably wouldn't have noticed that if it was just like a cent or $1. Well, never mind. I would have noticed if it was $1, but it's fine. That's fine. Combine all the communities, make 10 figurines, and everyone battle royale fights for one. Oh my god. Oh my god. No, it would have to be 100. I think that's like the lowest that it possibly can. Depending on where you go, it's either 100 or 250. And I still have certain contacts with the factory breakers that I used to work with before. So I could totally do it through them. If I felt like it. You who just dropped 200 on a hunting and fishing license, you could scrape up some scrap too, but obvious shades you'll never wear. You can't wear them with your hat and glasses. Ooh, wow. Oh wow. It's okay. Someday we can have what else? We can either have my hat or my mask. Avi's unique item is the only one that actually has like how do you say, utility value for the Minecraft meal? Yeah, I want to try to get that Minecraft meal and see what egg I get. At McDonald's they have the little Minecraft eggs, the little pixel Minecraft eggs. I don't know if I like any of the McDonald's toys. The McDonald's toys are kind of like not very good looking, but at least the Minecraft meal, the egg is kind of okay. It's kind of okay. And I'm feeling kind of nerdy about it. I'm definitely gonna watch the Minecraft movie. Wait. I need to ask you guys for permission. If I watch the Minecraft movie, can I do it on Saturday? Can I do it on Saturday? I don't even know if we're streaming on Saturday. I have no idea. If I don't stream, I mean, if I owe time, okay? Hypothetically speaking, if we somehow owe time for Saturday, can I go watch the Minecraft movie on Saturday and I will stream more on Sunday? Hypothetically speaking. You got an idea to fund it?
Oh, tea cakes!
Puka! Yo, congratulations on surviving 16 months. Congratulations. Are you gonna see the Minecraft movie? You got an idea to fund it? You and Sarah can go sell acquired copper for the figures? Where did you acquire this copper? And why copper of all minerals? And things like that. Specifically copper. Quite peculiar, quite strange. Very, very peculiar. You bought specialty headphones for the funsies, partially because they were kind of schnapp, but they came out in like 2015, so they get a pass, and they were only $40. Hey, nice! $40. Hopefully they good. You know a place, you have, so yes. Beko flying by the seat of her scooter. Oh my god, speaking of scooter freaking mentioned. So like, obviously you guys know that I'm a massive workaholic and things like that, and I'm in dire need of a very comfy vacation. Well, I'm not here to tell you guys that I will be taking a vacation anytime soon, but I did make a time request in June and it was approved. So I do have some slated vacation in June that I'm super excited about, but also June is a super busy month because there's like, 2 different conventions that they're trying to ship me out to in June. So I'm going to be shipped to a convention, and then I have approved time off, I think the following weekend, and then I get shipped to Offkai. So it's like kind of a vacation, but also I'm going to be so tired and busy. So much, I know, so much. But like, I'm excited because the reason why I asked for this time off in June is because I discovered there's this association called Vespa Scooters of America, right? So it's Vespa Scooters of America. And every year they host this thing called Amera Vespa, and it's this big old, their biggest annual scooter Vespa gathering, okay? And I kind of want to go to it this year. And it happens to be in June. And I've already informed Artie. I've informed Artie/Nero about it, and my days off were approved, so I am definitely available for those days. And I really, really, really want to go. It's a bit of a drive, but it's okay because my local shop is hosting like a group community drive down to the location. Because it's all the way in another state, right? It's all the way in another area and another universe. So we need to like do some cross galaxy transference into another universe, okay? And I'm really excited. It'll be the longest drive that I've ever done on Sasha, but it's also like a 4-day-ish event. I think I'm only going for like 3 of the days, but it's like a 4-day event, and it's just driving all day long, and they get to go. I took a look at the schedule, and they have like, they go on ferry trips, they go up into the mountains and things like that, and then they have like a banquet at the end, and everybody is just like on like scooter like aficionados. And according to the website, apparently they have like an average like gathering attendance of like 600 to 800 people. Can you imagine 800 scooters together all in one place? Could you imagine that? I don't even know how many scooters are in the scooter shop that I go to. Is that like 50? Is that like maybe 50? So it's like a bajillion times that. It's like so many more scooters than my scooter shop. And all of them will have owners, and all of them will have different personalities, and all of the scooters will be decorated differently, and it'll be super cool to see all of the different scooter people there. So I'm really excited for that little bit of vacation time in June, to be able to participate in this scooter activity, and I need to register for it. So I need to check. It's like a members only registration thing, so I need to look at that. I got my time off approved, so like my next steps is to like look into that. Hold on, I yapped really hard. I got super excited. I yapped really hard. Let me catch up on you guys. Hi, Dinah. I brewed some of the coughing tea because I've been coughing really, really badly the past, like, yesterday and today. And I'm trying to take sippies every so often. I added a little bit of ginger to it to hopefully give it some more satisfactory flavor than what it had before. It's kind of working. Sure, why not? It's your happiness. Go grab it. Grab the happiness. You're not really interested in it, to be honest. No worries, that's fine. A lot of people aren't really interested in it that I've been discovering. I'm interested in it just because I'm intrigued about these popcorn buckets and I want to take a look at it. Also, the visuals are kind of interesting, but I have told my community numerous times watching the videos that there's something wrong with the Minecraft movie. It feels like it's a parody of itself. Like it's what do you call it? Uncanny Valley. And things like that. So I'm definitely expecting to come out of it very disappointed, but I'm excited to go into it like looking at the visuals and the graphics from a media graphics like background. Like I want to study, not really study, I just want to look at the graphics, right? Is it weird that I just want to go to look at the graphics? as opposed to like go watch a really good movie. I acknowledge it's not going to be a good movie. I acknowledge it's going to be a dumpster fire and I'm going to come out of it complaining more than actually praising it. But boy, do I want to see those fuzzy particles. Boy, do I want to see those fuzzy particles. Having worked on like 3D models and things like that, boy, do I want to see those fuzzy particles. They looked really good. If we somehow, famous last words, if we somehow make it. Look, we only have 20 minutes left. Don't worry about it. So much. Hello. Scooter racing on the weekends. I don't think there'll actually be scooter racing, but it's going to be a lot of top speeds. It's going to be a lot of like high speeds. Like literally 150cc is the minimum that they require for the event. Sasha's a 150. Nero is a 250. So I'm gonna be like the slowest scooter there, but I'm gonna be making pace. I'm gonna be keeping up and making pace, and it's gonna be a really long drive, and you know, we're gonna go up into the mountains. I'm gonna go see nature. Hopefully I'm gonna see nature. Maybe there's ferry riding. I think one of the rides was riding on a ferry, so that's also gonna be super exciting. I want to take a bunch of video. I get to post more on Sasha's Instagram. Oh my god, I get to post videos on Sasha's Instagram. There will be so many scooter video opportunities. Oh my god, I got really excited there. Sorry, hold on. Let me reel it in a little bit. Vacations are supposed to be relaxing, right? Yeah, I'll be so excited. I'll be so excited for that weekend. Wrong. Beko is an adrenaline junkie and needs thrill and salmon and scooters. You know what? I wonder what the menu item will be for the banquet. I wonder if there will be salmon. That'll be great. That'll be great. Beko needs to stock up on Beko scooter stickers. I do! I need to make a crap ton of Beko scooters for this event. I need a crap ton of it. I need to stock up when I get a chance. There's a couple of things that I need to do on my like task list to re-up myself. I had gotten more Beko scooter stickers, but I only gotten 100, right? There's gonna be like 600 to 800 scooter aficionados at this event. I need a lot more stickers for this. Ow, ow, ow. You're gonna be working, Sasha, hard those 3 days? Yeah. There's gonna be a lot of writing. And I'm gonna be super excited. It'll be great. I feel so much happiness when I write her. It'll be so great. But I'm gonna be super anxious writing it in a group that big. So I'm kind of glad that Nero/Artie is gonna be accompanying me. And they said that they will ask for those days off as well, so that we could go together. I had shown her about it before. I think I knew about the event kind of vaguely last month, and I sent it to her, and she's just like, I'm just like, hey, look at this cool event, and then I just kind of left it be, and then she's like, did you sign up for it? I'm like, no, not yet. I'm trying to see if I'll have the time off or whatnot, and then I've been working crunch after crunch, like back to back, and I was just kind of like, you know what? Let me look if it sits on a convention weekend. And I checked the calendar, and it's actually like smack dab in the middle of 2 convention weekends, the really important one that I need to be sent to and some other one that I'm optionally sent to. So I'm just like, you know what? This is the perfect time. I am going to ask for those days off. And my boss doesn't have an excuse not to send me because it's not on a convention day. So I took a shot. And I asked for it. And I just got the approval today. So hopefully, you know, he's going to forget about it like later on down the line. But he can't change his mind because he said yes. So I have those days off now. And I want to go do this event. And so I told her that. I'm like, I got my days approved. I'm going to register. I'm going to go. It goes like every year it's a different location. So like I think there was one that was like in Arizona, there was one in where I don't know. Hold on. Wait, oops, that's the wrong one. I wanted to open up. One I saw one that was like in Arizona. I don't know when it was. There was one that was also open up YouTube. Mary Vespa. I think that's what it's called. Yeah, so one in Minnesota. So it happened in Minnesota on 2022. 2023 it was in Arizona. Somewhere else. Where is it? I'm just looking at thumbnails right now, so like I don't know what the locations are. Yeah, 2022 was in Minneapolis. 2017 was in Seattle. I don't know where some of these other ones. 2009 was at some place called Los Gratos? Question mark. 2013 was in San Diego. So it changes year by year, right? And so this year, it's still kind of far, but it's still tangible, right? It's still tangible. It's still kind of tangible, and I really want to go. It's kind of far, but it's still tangible. It'll be a really far drive, but it's tangible, and I kind of want to go because obviously, if it's like Arizona, I wouldn't be able to go, or if it was Minnesota. Wait, hold on. What's the furthest I'm willing to drive? I say nonchalantly. Yeah, if it was in Iowa, for example, I would not go there. If it's like Colorado, if it's like Ohio, Florida, I think those would take unless I flew, which would defeat the purpose. It would take me multiple days to drive there. It would take me like 5, 6, 10 days to go drive to like Florida. But at least, this one, it's like not too terrible. I could kind of make it in a day. Theoretically speaking, I don't know. No Ohio? No Ohio. That'd be too far. It would be too far. It would take 6 days or something. Hi, Atheist Paladin. How are you? Yes, look at the timer. I haven't made my 10-minute announcement yet. Hold on. Boop, boop, boop. Boop, boop, boop. Let me see. Forget stickers. We need to get the cat custom scooter body. Not for Sasha. Sasha's a special colorway, so I kind of don't really want to rework Sasha. If I had gotten the generic colored scooter, then I totally would have gone ham with that. Absolutely. But because Sasha is like a what was it? A limited edition colorway, I kind of don't want to change her. I'm kind of keeping her the way she is. Hope the herbal tea works. Adding ginger is good. Yeah, it was like a honey ginger matcha dissolvable mixed tea thing. Scooter cosplay on the scooter? I haven't quite decided what I'd be wearing yet. I mean, I still haven't figured out like her full packing system, and I definitely need to get the support bars installed into her for her top case before that event. So before June, I need to figure out her packing situation, because I'm also now realizing that if I go to this like event on Sasha, that means everything I'm bringing needs to fit on Sasha itself. Everything needs to fit on Sasha, which means I need to figure out my luggage system on Sasha. That's how you feel about it? It feels wrong? Yeah, I feel there's something wrong about the Minecraft movie. Question, is it cosplay of scooters or a scooter cosplay as characters? You want me to cosplay as like Fooly Cooly? Get that outfit all in leather? That'd be super protective, but also super cool. Or what was it, salty? I could do that, maybe, but I don't know how protective that would be. Cosplay of scooters, it would be funny. A scooter on top of me. To be honest, you'd rather watch the Minecraft movie over Sleeping Beauty? Yes, fair. I still bet the Minecraft movie got better ratings than the Sleeping Beauty. Also, Sleeping Beauty has now officially become the lowest rated movie, right? So that means Dragon Ball Evolution is more more worth a watch than Sleeping Beauty. Minecraft. The Minecraft movie. Hi, chicken. Beko's evil plan is working. What evil plan? What am I doing? What am I getting? Yeehaw! Hello, hello. How are you doing? The cursed announcement. The freaking cursed announcement. Everyone. Beep. Beep. Look at the timer. Be at 10 minutes. Yet again. Will it be the last? Tune in to find out. Are we there yet? Okay, I should... Am I hitting it? Okay, I'm hitting it. 10-minute ping! Man, you're gonna get everybody coming in here yelling at me again. Where am I? We must fund her scooter trip. She'll need salmon. I will need salmon. I need to find a supplier for salmon jerky because that's a really great thing to have. Jerky on like trips and stuff is very good. Dress Sasha up too. She's already super fancy. She's already super fancy. I could add more things to her. I need to figure out some other things. If I get like a full day to be able to work on her, I actually got what do you call it? This film wrap. I forgot what it was called, but it's like it's normal for cars.
Oh, tea cakes!
Bloodify! Congratulations on surviving 5 months. Congratulations. Booted up. We're not there yet. But yeah, I got this film. It was supposed to be like, it's like paint protection for cars, and it's just this film that is like helping for scratches. And Sasha, some of her stickers and like and things like that, I've noticed that there's like some rub wear from like having certain bags or things like mounted to the side of her. So I want to cut out some portions where bags would be rubbing against her, and I want to put that nice protective film on there so that she's kind of scratch resistant a little bit. I want to protect her slightly a little. I'm a nerd, okay? Yes, I grew up with the TV remotes covered in plastic, and I was that person that would use laptops with the frickin' protective plastic on the screen that's supposed to be peeled off, and then everybody would yell at me and I'd be like, yeah. That's me. And here I am wanting to cling wrap Sasha for protection. Dragon Ball Evo Supercut, with him constantly head sliding across the car gets you every time. I've never watched anything, so I have no idea what that reference is. I don't know what scene that is or what you're referencing, other than you're talking about the Dragon Ball live action movie. I have noticed that with the top case, Sasha does handle slightly differently. She wants to lean a little bit more with the extra weight. With the extra weight, she does want to lean a little bit more. So she's definitely a little bit top weighty. Beko needs to get buff so she can add and handle. Oops, I adjusted the window. Handle saddlebags, a trailer, and a side cart for Sasha. That's so excessive. That's so many combobulations. Maybe the saddlebags, but in terms of the trailer and the sidecar, I don't know how friendly that would handle in the US. I could see it a lot better in like Asian countries since they're more used to having scooters over there, but here in the US, if it ain't driving at its top speeds, people like Bloodify are gonna be wanting to run me over. Isn't that right, Bloodify? You're gonna be gunning for me. You're gonna be like, let's get that little moped. Scoot, scoot. But sidecar would be super adorable, low-key, not gonna lie. I also would be intrigued about a trailer, but there's not a lot of trailers unless I have to like custom make it. I would need to find one of those chads that like make custom things and see if they could make a custom trailer for a scooter. I don't think there's like actual scooter trailers I could buy. The classic ping. Came, and it's above 10 minutes. Ever so slightly. Hi, Outlawed Mex. Look, it's below. It's below the 10 minutes. Would you look at that? Isn't that fanciful? It's below the 10 minutes. It's below the 10 minutes. Ow!
Oh, tea cakes.
Bloodify, rub-a-dub-dub. Thank you so much for the gifted sub. You're the way load in the tub. Thank you, thank you. Just like when Mex unfriended you on TikTok. Can you actually unfriend people on TikTok? Can you actually friend people on TikTok? Why did they unfriend you? What kind of TikTok do you do? Do you do the TikTok dances? Do you do the TikTok trends? Do you do the TikTok trends? TikTok challenges? Ah yes, the movie with a better IMDb rating than Snow White live action. Exactly! It's no longer the worst! Yay! The pain never goes away. Lots of people do that. It's pretty effective. Which one? I have forgotten the context. The car protective film? I haven't done it yet, and I'm kind of scared that I'm gonna mess it up, and I have no idea how to apply it properly. And I've been trying to watch videos to see if I understand how to do it. They suds it up, and then they apply it, and they like stretch it and smooth it, and things like that. I don't know if I need to like saran wrap Sasha and then put masking tape and then peel that off so that I can cut out a pattern.
Oh, tea cakes.
Das! Congratulations on surviving 31 months! Congratulations! I'm not sure if I need to do that for Sasha so that I can pre-cut it out on the protective film and then cut where it needs to be and then place it on. That's kind of what you do for like clothing, right? We keep jumping up and down, up below the 10 minutes ever so slightly. We're living 10 minutes at a time right now. We're literally on like the last 10 minutes 4 times within this stream. Now it's not a lie. You'll unfriend you again if you're not getting. Well, you just extorted Bloodify Megs. How could you? Too late. Moped. Thank goodness Bloodify and I don't share the same roads. Bloodify, have you ever ridden a scooter? Have you ever ridden a two-wheeled vehicle before? Do you not get the thrill and the adrenaline rush from being beep beep, vroom vroom, scoot scoot? Maybe you should try it sometime. Actually, under 10 minutes? Actually, we're just getting there again. Wow. It keeps going above the 10 minutes. Does this mean I have to resend it again? You guys aren't gonna make me send it again, right? You're not gonna make... Since we're above the 10 minutes, do I need to send it again? After we go below the 10 minutes? This is like watching Beko ride a scooter on a treadmill. Baby scooter. It's never ending. Mex, use your savings, please. For Super Earth? What do you mean for Super Earth? Wow. For Super Earth, you say. For democracy? Still got a badge. Yeah! Yeah, you do. You ride a bike and follow the road rules and stay out of the way. So then why do you want to run them over if they're following the rules just like you? We will. We definitely will. You even got seriously injured because of it.
Send it again, and like and lurk on Beko's YT streams to see the timer keep going up and down below 10 minutes.
Ads are dropping in 2 minutes.
This last 10 minutes is like a damn roller coaster ride. Don't? What do you mean don't? Chicken just posted don't. Please. Where is it? They're obviously not. But what if I am? You still want to run me off if I am? If I'm following the rules? Just a quick hundo. Beko, did you like the Switch 2 Direct? I didn't watch it yet. I think Game Guy posted a bunch of links that I still need to process through, but I've been really busy with, like, work. And then, like, work. I literally worked yesterday all the way until my boss called me, and then I decided to try to eat or make dinner while we were in the call. Nah, double ping now. No more ping. Guys, 10 minutes. Chicken is like literally... What is this? Do I publish? Do these publish? No more pings. No more pings, Chicken says. But Chicken has been posting in the announcements. You did not post the Switch 2 direct links yet. Okay, I usually get all of my news from Game Guy because growing up, all of my game news was usually from my brother. But like, we don't live in the same vicinity anymore. So like, I still get some news from my brother, but it's a lot more scarce, right? It's a lot more scarce and few and far between because my brother isn't really used to messaging actively, like text messages and things like that. So it's very few and far between. So nowadays it's Game Guy is my main source. And then even then, I forget the games that I like. So I go through, what I usually do is I go through, and then I'll respond with a list of the things that interested me, and then I'll try to pin it because I know I'm gonna forget later because I'm so busy and doing anything else that if any one of you guys happen to remember that I was interested in something, I'm hoping you guys will remind me. Otherwise, I will just wait until it comes around my vicinity and I'm reminded that I was interested in it eventually, somewhere. How could you do this? Don't listen to a mod. Oh, yeah. You saw the new upcoming game, Donkey Kong Bonanza? New Donkey Kong game? Interesting. Interesting. I haven't played any of the Donkey Kong games. My sister played them. Sorry, she played one. She played one of them. How much to ban? Why do you have so many people that you want to ban? You guys have like a hit list of people you want to ban and get out of here. You just wish it was 500? Why? How much is it? Is it not 500? Is it like 800? Is it like the price of like every other console now? Is it like $800? Is it? That would be kind of sad because it's like the same but like higher fidelity and graphics. Remasters are 60s, DK is 70. Oh god, the price creep. The price creep. Mario Kart World is 80 for digital. For digital, not even getting a physical copy, dude. Eventually video games are just gonna hit $100 each, and inflation has not been too kind on our paychecks, I'm just saying. We hate our friends, that's why Beck they like, hey, this person can utterly embarrass me. Can you get them out of the community? I want to be the only one to just not get embarrassed by my friends.
Cold blood if I chucked $13.37. Why Mex? Why?
Why Mex? Why? Thank you so much for being leet. It's $450 for console only, $500 for Mario Kart bundle. That's not too bad. Oh, you wish it wasn't 500. I read that completely wrong. Wait, holy frick. Wait, how much did you actually... Wait, where... How much did you dono actually? Why did it bring it all the way up to 18 minutes? How much did you... How much? It was $13. Okay, $13. Wait. Why does that feel like it's not correct? But it is correct. It is correct. My brain doesn't... It doesn't feel like that's correct. But it is. It is. Okay. Where am I? Still lower than either the Xbox X or the PS5. It's me and the It's me or the PS5. Tell me how you gonna live your life. Ooh, me or the PS5. MK World is 90 physical. That's just what the prices are already in Canada. Man, already? No. You think Rockstar is considering GTA being just for the base game? Man, this is why I usually play games years after they've released. After the hype has gone down, they crash really hard. They don't retain their value for very long unless they're a Nintendo game. It's really impossible for me to commit to buying Nintendo games because they never ever go on sale. Ever. However, a lot of other games, they tend to tank in price like, let's say 4 or 5 months after release, and then even more so after a year. So yeah, I've given up on playing games on release unless they're super duper really important games that I'm just like been waiting for and I'm really excited, like Little Nightmares and Reanimal are the 2 on my radar for this year. I say on my radar, but I'm more likely than not, it's most likely Game Guy that's gonna let me know when it's available to pre-order. You're not spending $4.50 on that? Ah!
Benzales chucked $9.
Thank you so much for the $9. Where are we living? Are we living like 30 minutes at a time increments? I'm gonna get jump scared by that. I'm gonna get jump scared by that ding like every couple minutes, aren't I? It's gonna be one of those streams. You really hope not? Day 1 purchase? Probably more like around Christmas time for you. Exactly. Holiday sales, hopefully. Don't look into it. 3 seconds of Silk Song saves you. What is Silk Song? Guys, your brain hurts from trying to understand Honkai Star Rail lore. I don't know any of the lore. I don't know any of the lore. What is the lore? What is the base lore? From the commercials that I've seen, it seems like there is a rebel group and then just hacker and then something else. 395 UK. Gah. Beko, have you played Fatal Frame before? I have not, but I've forced people to play Fatal Frame for me because I acknowledge I actually own Fatal Frame.
ADSR running for 180 seconds.
I own the Fatal Frame. I think, hold on, let me turn around and look. Which one do I have? So I have Fatal Frame for like PlayStation. I think I have 1, 2. Yeah, I have 1, 2, and 3 for the PlayStation 2 because I'm a collector nerd like that, and I'm just like, I acknowledge it as an occult classic for horror, and I'm very intrigued by like the different gameplay mechanic of it. But I've never played them because my big thing about my scaredy cat mechanic is that I don't like looking at things that are like scary and ugly, and the whole mechanic for Fatal Frame is that you gotta take pictures of them, which means you gotta look at them. So I will never be capable of playing Fatal Frame, but I have enlisted people to play that for me. So like Cooks played it a little bit one time when he visited me. I forced him to play it, and I literally was hiding behind his back and punching him in the side because I was so scared while he was playing it. He didn't finish the game, so I don't know what happened. And then I got the 2 games. I got the 2 games on Steam, and I had enlisted Chicken to play it a little bit, but now he no longer library shares with me because of the new family share rules, so he can't play it for me anymore. And then I had Belle play it a little bit, but then also he hasn't played it for me in a while because I don't know what our availabilities like I don't know when our availabilities coincide right now. So I have never seen a complete playthrough of any of the Fatal Frames, but I do acknowledge that they are cult classics. Yes, indeed. Being a fighting game player is nearly extortionate since seasonal content. That's so true. And they like they paywall locks characters behind seasons now. Oh, whoops, where'd it go? Is there any games you want you to look out for this year? To my knowledge, I don't know about whatever games are coming out, right? I've already missed my chance with the Snake Terrarium / that Metal Gear. I asked my brother if he was getting it, and he said no, or he wasn't sure. He said he wasn't sure, and that was kind of sad because that was like the one Metal Gear Solid game that I really cared about because I had fond memories of watching my brother play it over and over again, right? So like I don't know too much about Metal Gear 1, Metal Gear 2. My sister I never saw Metal Gear Solid 2. I had a friend in high school that was super into Metal Gear Solid. So they would always tell me about Metal Gear Solid. But it wasn't until somebody lent me 3 that my brother played it a ton. We owned 2. We owned 1 and 2. My sister tried playing 1. My sister hated 2, but mainly because the community hated 2 is what she would tell me. So I didn't know anything about it. And then my brother played 3 because it was lent to me, and he really loved it. And he played it over and over and over again. So 3 and 4 were the only Metal Gear Solids that I actually have watched because my brother played it. So I have fond memories of it. So when they were doing that remake, I really wanted to get 3 because that's my favorite, because it's the only one that I've seen. But I missed the terrarium. And because I'm not able to get a collector's edition, that means I'm not paying at full price, and I'm just gonna wait for it to go on sale, ? Unless I somehow am able to get a collector's edition, right? That's the way I work. If it's not a collector's edition, I'm not paying full price. But also, I'm kind of sad because that means if I do get a collector's edition, it's gonna be an inflated price somehow, unless it's somehow the same price. Regardless, that was the only other thing on my brain. The only other thing is that I know of that's releasing this year is Little Nightmares and Reanimal. If there's anything else that is coming out this year that I have stated that I was looking out for in previous years, I don't recall. I know Clock Tower released sometime last year. My brother got the collector's edition for me, which I should be receiving sometime this month. But that's also a game that I'm not capable of playing, but I acknowledge Clock Tower is a cult classic, so I got the collectors for that. What else? Is there anything else coming out? I did mention having an interest in trying out the second Ghost of Tsushima game. This year it's like Ghost of Yo something. But it's one of those games that I've never really... I don't know anything about it. So I don't know if it's a Beko type game, but I do like the fact that it's a female protagonist, and I would like to give it a try. But because I don't know anything about it, it's one of those things that I'm not interested in the collector's edition, and I'm not interested in paying full price. So that one will definitely wait for when the price goes down. And I think that's it. I might have to check the pins of the channel to see if there's any other game that I've mentioned. I try my best to pin it so that I could look back on it later when I get a chance. Let me see. 2025 release date. For which one? I know you own 3. Yeah! Because I got it from you. Thank you. Yeah! That was like the one that I was missing, and every time I would try to look for it, it wasn't available, but then I was a Chad and was just like, I got you. It actually sits on my on my shelf behind me, facing outwards. It has a really cool cover. You didn't even get a game till it was 5 years old once. You still play it quite often. Which game? You own Fatal Frame? Play it on stream. I can't! I'm not gonna be able to play it! They're too scary. You have to look at the ghosts in the face. You guys don't understand. Anytime I play, you know, what is the ghost game? What's the ghost hunting game with everybody? Phasmophobia? I have never seen the ghosts in Phasmophobia, right? They've gone through different stages where I think the most recent version that I played, you don't ever see the ghosts. The ghosts are always invisible. But in older versions, you actually did get to see the model of the ghost and things like that. So like it changes. I don't know which version it is. I don't know if you get to actually see the ghost or if you don't see the ghost or whatever. But every single time I was getting hunted, I never tried running away or anything like that. I'd immediately find the first wall to shove my face into and let fate take its course. If the ghost takes me, it takes me. But the important thing is that I never see it. So I immediately look at a wall. The first thing I do is look at a wall because I don't want to see it coming to get me. I don't want to see it coming to get me. There's apparently one time that, like, the very early version that I played where I think I had looked away for 2 seconds and the ghost did, like, corporealize in front of me, but I didn't catch it. And when we looked back at the footage, like, Cooks was looking at it, he's just like, oh my god, I'm surprised that you didn't scream. And I'm like, what do you mean? And he's just like, it literally was coming at you in one of the scenes. And I'm like, I didn't see it. I had looked away. Like, I didn't see it. So, like, I don't like looking at the things. I look at a wall. If it's gonna come for me, I'm gonna shove my face into the wall. It could take me. Good. There is way too much complication, and you're specifically trying to understand the cosmology. You thought someone was joking when they said that the strongest beings could theoretically blow up a galaxy. You were wrong. A 12-section city is galaxy-sized. How big is a galaxy? Aren't galaxies huge? And also in another dimension? Oh, and it's connected to a manga, you think. Which one? Oh, there's a Honkai Star Rail manga? Oh, I'm not surprised, actually. You just thought it was just like future Genshin universe that at least has tangible things to view. That's true. You're getting dinner? Okay. That sounds really elaborate. And it's made by the same people, right? Speaking on like Genshin Impact, why is there always like drama with the Genshin Impact voice actors? How in the world do they source the voice actors? And how do I audition for it? Because I promise them, I assure them I won't get caught up in any drama. I assure them I won't have any drama. How do I audition? How can I be a voice in like Genshin Impact and I swear I won't get into any drama for them? You were more of a SOCOM player yourself. Never really got into Metal Gear. Metal Gear. Nanomachines. Nanomachines. Ghost of Yoshinoya. That's what it is. I never remember the name. I never remember the name because it's I haven't quite looked at it. I haven't even looked at any videos. I just heard that the protagonist is a girl. And I'm just like intrigued slightly. Well, also the fact that Ghost of Tsushima was a really good game, right? It's not 10 minutes? Dude, you're more than 10 minutes late. Hi KJ, how are you doing? That's a joke? Yoshinoya is Japanese beef bowl restaurant. It's not April Fools anymore! It's like yo, it's like really short. It's like yo, not yokai, but it was like yo something something. But Yoshinoya is a Japanese beef bowl restaurant. I've had eaten there at one point in time, but like in the US, and they have like chocolate cake that's like wrapped, and it's super moist, and I actually really like it. But then all of a sudden the Yoshinoya went down and was no longer available. So if there's another Yoshinoya, I would like to try it again and see if I'm just hallucinating, and if that chocolate cake really was like the best chocolate cake I've ever had. Because I've only ever had it once, but I don't know. Ghosts are invisible. Not all the time. Not all the time. Not in Fatal Frame, they're not. Beko Blair witching it in horror games? Never, ever. Never, ever. Hoyoverse, you're gonna have to go through the entire universe at this point. everything. That's how they get you. It's a whole universe all in itself. That's why it's called Hoyoverse. Bwahaha. They were very smart in their marketing. They want you on every single universe there is. It will be another 10 minutes soon. It will be another 10 minutes soon. Yote, that's what it is. Yote. I'm gonna have to watch some videos eventually, so that I can ingrain that into my brain. Unfortunately, getting into drama isn't your choice. With a big studio, people will hate and fling stuff just cause they can.
It's 10 minutes, guys. I can't believe this. Bekogenning era stops today here. GGWP.
It's soon-ish, TM. Let's go. Although I say that, you guys have like 20 minutes until it's like that proper timing. You guys have like a rough estimate of about 20 minutes before I'm like, hey, you know what? It's a good time to go have dinner. Ish. I think, yeah. Let me see. Hoyo don't hire the voice actors themselves. Yeah, that's what I kept reading. They ask companies who does voice act. They ask like sourcing like scouts and whatnot, and these companies cause the drama. It's so unfortunate. Somebody give me the email directly to Hoyoverse and I'll send them my demo reel and they'll be like, you know what? They'll give me a couple of like Minecraft villager noises. And then they'll never respond to me. This is the 10 minutes. Let's go. Have you ever had sleep paralysis? Oh yeah. I have. Please don't tell me something scary about my sleep paralysis, demons. I'm okay. I'd rather not have the image visualization that a ghost is sitting on me or something like that. I'm okay. More pings? Mods can't do crap? What do you mean? Pings! And more pings? You want me to drop another one? Help. You're gonna get chicken so mad at you guys. Stop! Ah! I should have waited. Till it's the final 5 minutes. Then how you would like that. Is that what we gotta do? Final 5 minutes? Keep you guys on your toes? Final 5 minutes. How about that? 10 minutes, she says. Look at the timer right now. Look, you're saying that right now, as it's currently below the 10 minutes. You're asking that exactly right now. Right now. Look, it's below 10 minutes. Literally. Also, after you cough or hiccup, do you still make the funny noises even when not on stream? Why? What do you mean funny noises? Wait a second, what do you mean funny noises? Are they funny? That's a yes. No. What do you mean funny? So we are lying, aren't we? Look at it. Look at it be below 10 minutes. You gotta let people prepare. You can't blame me for all of the everybody pings. Blah. Oh, she does it subconsciously at this point.
Outlord Mex chucked $20. Look at that, the cat lied, it's above 10 minutes.
You can't tell me that when you're the cause
The
of it!
atheist _paladin chucked $10. 10 more minutes couldn't hurt.
Calling me a liar when you're the cause of the lie. You're literally the cause of the lie in that very second right there. Blah blah. Confirmed. Thank you so much for the 20 and thank you so much for the 10. Outlawed Mix and Atheist Paladin. Wow, guys. Who would have guessed? Chair. Oh wow, Scribs over here dying even though they had yesterday and the day before off. Yeah, alright. See you tomorrow. Goodbye, Leica. Thank you so much for stopping in. So day 100 when? When is day 100? When is that? When would that be? Oh no, guess you're donating again tomorrow! You get paid tomorrow? You get paid tomorrow? Get gaslit. Ooh. I was telling Chicken in the tea room, I'm like, it's gonna end today because I had 2 days of not streaming, so that means it's not in the forefront of everybody's mind that I should be streaming today because it's not a usual Beko stream. And he's just like, I'm like, come on. All you see is the timer above 10 minutes. You've been here the entire time. You can't lie to me like that. She's suffering from success. 62 days away. Your stream says 38. It does. It is 38. I was looking at that when I was swapping the numbers and I'm just like, oh my god, I'm getting close to 40. No, you just promised that you would donate again if the stream wasn't the last day. Hello, Hug, how are you? You did promise that. I'll see you tomorrow. I will see you tomorrow. Thank you again, everybody. For the last 10 minutes, let's nerd out about scooters again. Because I've calmed down from being super excited about scooters. And I was talking about it. Beko wondering why she keeps on winning. I want you guys to understand one thing, because I feel like some of my wordings, I don't know if I worry you guys. So like when I talk about like my regular day stuff and I'm like, oh, I have no money to go grocery shopping and things like that, and I know you guys, we're in the middle of this marathon thing, I want you guys to understand that all of your funds are going into a separate account specifically just for streaming and stuff, and that I haven't
Archie has deemed it necessary to water the cat.
I haven't like blown all your funds and I can't even feed myself situation. Your funds are separate and are reserved for stream content only. So they do not get funneled to like just me splurging on like food or whatnot. So like my regular daily expenses are merely covered by my day job, and unfortunately have to cover me for the whole month. But your funds are in a separate account, and they are for just stream purposes only. So whenever I get around to like situating the new model and everything, all of the stuff that you guys funded for, so don't freak out if I keep saying that I don't have money for groceries and things like that. Don't freak out and think that I blew all of your money, okay? Don't worry.
Alright, start streaming food rankings to feed yourself.
What do you mean food rankings? Like I go order food and I rank it to you guys on stream? Beko wondering why she keeps on winning. Oh, by the way, Beko, you keep saying you want to keep tabs open, but unless you're entering things into those tabs, you can just use restore previous session.
I just went be right back for a couple of minutes and Beko lied again about 10 minutes mark. How could she? But you know who will not lie, tcakeproduction.com about merch.
I don't know what to tell you guys at this point. I do have that setting. So I do have, like, when I close my computer down and I open it, it reopens all of my tabs. But it does it for, like, only a single window, which means before I close everything, I have to combine all of my tabs into one single window. Which I usually do. It's what I usually do when I close my computer. But for my work, like right now with all of the spreadsheets that I'm working on, I actually have to separate them out into different windows because I have 3 monitors and I use all 3 of my monitors for my spreadsheets so that I could convert one spreadsheet to another spreadsheet, cross-reference another spreadsheet for the information I need for the second spreadsheet. And I have like them all separated, and sometimes I don't want to combine them all into a single window at the end of the day because I have them all separated out into different windows, and it's kind of a pain for me to have to sort through them at the beginning of the day. So that's why it's just out of sheer laziness. So sometimes if I don't like to close my windows, it's because I have multiple windows and they're like segregated for particular different tasks. And then if I do close them, like if I have to like combine them into a single window, because if I close different windows, the next day it'll only open up like the most recent one closed, as opposed to like all of them. So I have to compile them all of this into a single window. I'm weird, okay? Sorry for calling you after Affliction funny noises. Noises funny. You actually find them adorable. Belle likes to complain that like he calls them excessive. Was it not necessary and excessive noises? He's just like, there's no need for you to be making those noises or whatever. He complains that they're not necessary, and I don't know what to tell him. I don't know what to do. I don't know. This is Beko, the cute. Hi Archie, how are you doing? Does this spend all your donations on salmon? No. No, your funds only goes for the purpose of your content and doing more with that. There are a couple of things that I am looking forward to doing when I have some time. I need to finish. The biggest thing right now is that I'm super busy with these spreadsheets, which is why I haven't had like the time to process some of the rewards that we've gotten. I started making a PowerPoint spreadsheet kind of listing out the like rigging stuff that I want, and like with examples. I'm trying to get like example videos and references of things, but I haven't finished that out to be able to start looking at ordering. But also I've been talking to some contacts about different merch things that would be kind of cool. I still need to get the docky as well, so I need to make a mood board for the docky, which I kind of started doing. I think I got like two reference pictures. So there's just like things that like I'm slowly doing every so often when I'm at my computer, but because I've been at my computer for so long, sometimes I don't want to do it at the end of the day. Like after dinner, I'm like, I don't really want to get back on the computer again. So I'm like trying to find some time to do it. I don't know. I feels like I'm making excuses, but I'll get to it. It's happening slowly but surely. I've got like a different mood boards and things like that are in the works. Hi QB, how are you doing? Hello. Start streaming food rankings to feed yourself. Yes, you want me to eat the food right on stream, to use your guys' like funds for it? No, I only do that if it's like interesting food, like how I got the freaking Coke Oreo collaboration, or how I got the freaking KFC chicken nuggets not made from real chicken. If there's some sort of like interesting food that I want to try, and I want to share with you guys, that's probably like the only time that I do that. It has to be interesting enough. Solo leveling, solo fooding, trying all the foods. Absolutely. My boss is gonna come visit next week, and he's gonna want to go out to eat, and I don't know any really good food places to take him. I need to like look at different food places, because he's gonna be expecting, he's gonna come into town, and he's gonna be like, okay, where's a good food place in your area? And I'm gonna be like, about that. I need to look at my map and figure out what's a good place to take him, because he's gonna want to know. He's gonna want that. I think he likes pasta and Italian, but the problem is, like, I don't know like super good pasta Italian places. He travels a lot. He's very well traveled. I don't think there's any place that I could take him that he's gonna be really impressed by. He takes me to food places, and they are all really good and really crazy. What? I'll think about it. I need to look at the map. Hi, Anna. Yes, it's back over again. That's stream related. If the cat isn't fed, there can be no stream. That's fine, it's fine. I get subsistence. I somehow get subsistence every so often. I make do every so often. Eventually, you know what's kind of... You know what's kind of sad? I was kind of looking at it. And like, the month that I started the marathon stream, you guys funded... You guys, technically speaking, funded me more than I earned from my job. You guys funded me more than I earned from my day job. And I was like looking at that, I'm like, but I know it's only circumstantial, because I know it's circumstantial for the event. It's not like it's something that can go on forever, right? Ah! It's not substantial, I don't think, long time wise, because this is it's like a special event, and you guys are trying to challenge yourselves to see how long you could keep me on here for. But I don't think you guys will actually be able to keep me on here forever, right? Right? There's no way. So it's, you know, if I want to be more substantial in the streaming wise, I think I gotta like make more cool merchandise that you guys will want to get. Maybe cool merchandise, things that you'll want to actually buy and pay for and whatnot, so that you guys get some return in the end, as opposed to just like throwing money at me and slapping me in the face. Maybe you guys don't just come here to listen to me yap about scooters all day, right? Ow. Min-maxing the spreadsheets, all of the windows for the spreadsheets. Nothing less expected from our Oshi. All the spreadsheets. I had so much fun plugging like the spreadsheets today.
You'll take that as a challenge. Let me make a few calls.
No. It's streaming isn't what was the word I'm looking for? Is it substantial? Streaming isn't.
Can I slap you for every time 10 minutes lie? I will slap you with your own daki.
What do you mean every 10 minutes lie? Actually, it would be kind of like soft to be slapped by my own daki, wouldn't it? I can't. That's not the worst punishment out there. It'd probably be like slap. I think that'd be like that. It'd be so that'd be fine. But yeah, even though the marathon yielded more return in the month than my day job, I don't think it's substantial enough to replace the day job, if that makes any sense, right? Because it's only for special events, right? It's only for special events. So like when we go back to regular stuff, it's not like it's not gonna replace it. I acknowledge this. I know it's not gonna replace it. Can you imagine me full-time streaming and being here every day with more hours allotted to you guys? Eventual dream, right? That's the eventual dream. Beko every day. The very much necessary. The wolf boy knows not of what he speaks. There. The noises are necessary. It just happens. You cannot believe Beko would lie twice. Hi, Kaiju. It's a roller coaster ride, isn't it? It is a roller coaster ride. You just woke up. Hope you are well. Thank you. I am well. Take him on Sasha. Who? Belle on Sasha? No, I'm not comfortable having passengers yet because it adds weight. I added a top case to the back of Sasha, and that little bit of weight I can feel. Now imagine carrying a full-grown human being additional. I need more practice with non-alive weight on Sasha. Taco Bell. Easy, go to a buffet. I missed all you can eat places. I used to have access to a lot of all-you-can-eat places. I could eat a lot. I would eat so much salmon. There's not a lot of them here. There's not a lot of all-you-can-eats in my locale. Take him to the place that throws skylights off the roof. You mean my home? My home. Buffet is also good. I wonder what buffets are close by. I don't want to get... There is one place that is like an all-you-can-eat, but the food quality is so not good. So not good. I got so excited seeing it, and I wanted to try it out, and then it ended up not being good, so I was kind of sad. So should we do it more? What? Throw money at me? Please be sure you guys are taking care of your financial needs before throwing your money at an internet cat girl. Blah blah. Please make sure you guys are taking care of your needs. Beko is now in a higher tax bracket and will be punished accordingly. Next year, that'll be very interesting to look at. I should ask Avi if her uncle will help process my taxes. I should ask Avi if her uncle is willing to process my taxes. Gulp. I would be much appreciative if he could. Gulp. I love you, Beko. Aww. Awawa. Awawa. I'm so looking forward to going to hang out with Archie and seeing all... Archie is like well foodified, right? Archie knows all the good foodie places for cheap. The
internet cat girl is the financial responsibility.
It's not the financial responsibility. I need to be able to provide you guys substance that's worth your dollars. Not the like the donation thing, right? I need to provide like merchandising goods that you guys get to keep, things like special content videos and things like that. I still owe you guys a camping video. I need to do the watermelon too, but they're currently like slightly out of season, so they're like not very good variety right now. But I need to do more special things worth your dollarinos. What the? At least try to feel guilty if you're going to lie. Get out of here. Why is that not in the single digits? You're way past the 10-minute ping. So I don't understand. You should be asking why is it not 0, because you come way past the 10-minute mark. You Yes. You'll take that as a challenge. Let me... You mean if you want to yap about scooters, go ahead.
Your smile, your laugh, yourself. It's all worth it, more than you could ever know, Miss Genning.
Awa awa. Awa awa. Awa awa. Awa awa. Where's my hat? Let me... Awa awa. Awa awa. Awa awa. Ah! There we go. There, I can just hide behind my little face sign there. Wawa. Where was I? Oh, frig, my hat went away. God damn it. That's literally why we're here, to listen to me scooter yap all the time. What does Avi yap about? What does she nerd out about? Gummy worms? Sonic the Hedgehog? And I forgot what else she usually yaps about. Meanwhile, you guys come here and I yap about scooters and more scooters and
It's
salmon.
never over. It's 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 never over.
It's never over. It's never over. They're trying for a new record again. They're trying for a new record again. Fill that docky with rocks? Man, wouldn't that be funny? That would be considered assault. Damn. Hey, your docky kind of looks a little odd. It's a little bottom heavy there. What you got in there? Nothing. Soft. Poly minerals from the earth. All natural. All natural poly minerals. How dare she give you trust issues? How dare you? How dare you? Have your trust issues. Yes. Yes. Question everything you know. Question time itself. Question numbers. And all the goals you said on radio. What? What goals? What goals did I say on the radio? What radio? What are you talking about? Fair? I got you. Off Kai, we go all you can eat. I'm also going to Fanime too. I'm also gonna go to Fanime as well, by the way. So it's Off Kai and Fanime. When is Fanime? Because I also need to start making plans and preparations for that as well. Taco Bell. Why? Why do you want to take me to Taco Bell? You have to make a phone call. What? Once again. I told Chicken that we should try Taco Bell in the UK and watch. It'll be better than Taco Bell in the US because the UK has better food standards. And I'm gonna be sad. Yapping is liquid gold. You're basically giving that out for free. For free. Yes. Yes. But also, think about all of the other cool stuff we could totally do. I could yap forever, especially if it's about food. I could yap about a lot of things. There's a lot of video games that I could yap about. I could yap about IRL streaming, or different events, or scooters, or food, or scooters, or oh my god, you guys are gonna hear me yap really hard about the Minecraft movie. You guys are gonna hear me yap really hard. I'm gonna complain really hard. I hope you guys are okay with me complaining about the Minecraft movie. I hope you guys don't mind that I'll complain about the Minecraft movie. Not finished. If only you had the time to do that. Which one? To do what? Which one? Which one? Time to do which one? Time to do. I'm trying to think. Ah! Meow! Oh, but like finish all the orders and things like that. Can't do any of that until streams are done. I'm trying my best. I've actually been doing really good at trying to check off all of the rewards. I've been trying to keep track in the announcements and things like that of like the things that I owe. Right now, I still need to do the voice bit, which we've agreed is gonna be the Zombieland Saga rap battle. And then I need to do the rigging, watermelon crushing, and then the 2.0 Daki. So I have a list. There's a list, and everything else we were able to do on stream. I don't know if some of these things I should do on stream, like doing the 2.0 Daki mood board, and we can go look at Daki pictures together, but I need to make sure that it doesn't do like really sus Daki pictures, because sus Daki pictures exist out on the internet, and we could try to pick some things. I know one side of the Daki for 2.0 apparently has to be bootylicious because 2P requested booty since they solely funded the 2.0 Daki by themselves, so I gotta commit to that. In honor of 2P, 2.0 Daki may have some booty, but I don't know if you guys imagine Beko having booty. I have an Asian butt. I don't know what that means to any of you guys, but I'm Asian and I have Asian butt. So, be that as you will. How far in the goals are we? We are in the bonus goals now. We are trudging into bonus goals. We have completed all of the initial goals and we're now in bonus goals. And the next goal is for commissioning like a scooter outfit concept. I've been really wanting to ask Jin for... Jin's probably my go-to for, like, my reference sheets now. So she's my go-to for reference sheets, as well as, like, I kind of want to see how she does with concept. concepting new outfits because I really love her art style. So Jin did the reference sheets for both my 2.0 and the Bounty Hunter. So that's the artist that does that. The only issue is that Jin tends to accept every single commission that is requested of her. Which does mean that she's booked out literally a year in advance. So that's why it sounds odd to be asking like, hey, can we commission like art for like scooter outfit concepts and things like that? And it's literally because I need to do it now because she books herself like a year and a half in advance. She books herself like a year and a half in advance because she has always comms open, and that's like how long her wait queue is. So it's better to like ask now, even though we're like funding for the 2.0. If I want to have like additional outfits in the future and have her do the reference sheets for them, I better ask now than later because it's gonna take her like a year to get through the queue when I get in there. That's the reason why. So if it seems weird that I'm asking about it, that's the reason. I really want her to like do all of the reference sheets moving forward because I like her art for it. She does really good reference sheets. You only notice now, your smile, your laugh. Ah! Why do I embarrass myself again? You forgot we were gonna resume
Third
streaming
10-minute
today?
ping.
No, you can't make me make another third. Yes, this is the third 10-minute ping for the night. I'm Saz. Please help. Can I... I hope you guys are satisfied with yourself. Abby goes on rants about math. Does she really? About math? A lot of rants about math? Navarova? Who's Navarova? Who's that? What? Math. Yes. He's right. The 10-minute pings won't end tonight. Gah! You remember when Beko played games on stream? I know, right? I actually was thinking about that. I was just like, I should just start going back to the regular game schedule during the marathon. Think about all of the days that I could be streaming Red Dead, and I could finish Red Dead this year, right? I could finish Red Dead within 2 months if I'm streaming it every single day. I actually was thinking about that like 2 days ago. I'm like, I could finish Red Dead. She plays Minecraft every now and again, every so often, helps with the yapping, and I try to build, but also I'm like in between like building and like planning and mapping, and I don't know how interesting I could be. You know, I could be yapping and playing Minecraft right now, actually, now that I think about it. Like literally, I could be yap crafting. I could be yap crafting right now. She's victim blaming. This isn't your fault. Where's the salmon yap? I could order salmon. I actually have some emergency smoked salmon in the fridge that I save. When I go to the grocery store, I like debate whether or not I stock up on smoked salmon for like one of those rainy days when I'm feeling like I need a pick-me-up. And if I feel like I need a pick-me-up and I just decide to eat smoked salmon for my dinner, then is that weird? Chicken jockey? Chicken jockey! I will say that it's ugly as heck, but the popcorn bucket / drink cuppy is kind of genius. We're going to drown in all of the liquid gold if she yaps about everything. I can yap about everything. To be requested, yes, to be requested, but on the ducky. They solely funded the entire Docky reward, so I was like, was there anything specific you would like at all? and they said butt. And then literally the stream after mine, so like the next day on Avi's stream, Avi was talking about Daki, and Tupi was asking for butt. Avi, Daki as well. So I definitely feel like I know Tupi's preferences. I definitely feel like I know Tupi's preferences right now, and that Tupi is slowly wanting to amass a Daki butt collection, and they shall get it soon enough. Tupi's a good man, odd taste, but a good man. Looking up Asian butt. No, it wasn't meant to be an innuendo, but you guess it is. As a fellow Asian, you also suffer from Asian butt syndrome. I hope my Asians know and understand what an Asian butt means. Beko butt. You already got to handle looking at Beko from the front side. Now Beko overdosed? Yes. You're sure you're plump, homie? Quick. Fund it now. It is. The Daki was funded by Tupi. I just need to make the mood board for it so that I could request the art for it. Eventually. Beko, stop picking. I'm so sorry, Chicken. Chicken's trying to sleep. It's like, what? It's like 7 right now, so it's like 2, 3 o'clock in the morning for Chicken. Stop making me ping. Maybe I should just go to dinner. I'm Saz. I am Saz. Proof she doesn't want it to end. Never. You guys are asking for it. I can't believe you. Beko lost her gaming jeans during the subathon. Now she's naked. What the frick? Who? What now? You know what? He bought it. He gets to see.
The outfits, not the Daki, so we can get those refs.
That yeah, I would like the reference. The thing with Jin doing it, if Jin does the concepts, she has a bundle, so like she'll do the concept and the reference sheet at the same time. So that'll be nice. She'll do the concept, figure out the design, and do the reference sheet at the same time. So that's why I kind of would like her to figure out. I want to see what kind of outfits. Ow! She designs. Kind of base. Why not both? Yes. LOL. The outfits. Yes. And I think there's another one on the bonus. There was like the scooter outfit, and I think there was the Yakuza one. If we get a Yakuza outfit concept, that could be like one of the future outfit models. And whenever I get the Yakuza outfit, Beko, done, you can bet we're gonna play Yakuza, and that's gonna take me a while. That's gonna take me a hot minute. We'll get like Beko Yakuza model, and that will be entirely dedicated to Yakuza streams. Guess what? Oh my god, it's literally 4 minutes. Do I wait? Do I wait for it to end as opposed to just going to dinner? Do I wait? This could be it. Wait, we're waiting it out all for someone to make it 1 hour again.
No way it's ending today.
Yeah.
I can't believe this.
Yes. Look, Ando, look at the time. Look at the clock. Look at it go. No way it's ending. Please let it end. Kaiju, you want this to end? You want it to end and then Dead Space? Only Dead Space and absolutely no. We haven't funded Dead Space. Looks like there's no chance for Dead Space. As long as the timer is alive, there was a chance for Dead Space. But if it ends tonight, there's no chance for Dead Space. I'm gonna die if I have to do Dead Space. I would die. Let your suffering come to an end. It's been a good run, lads. It's been a good run. Can you get $20? You want a break? Wait, it's like 3 o'clock in the morning for you. Is any place even open for a burger? There is a light at the end of the tunnel. Is there a light at the end of the tunnel? This is the last remaining 2 minutes. Hungry.
The _ paladin chucked $10. Hey look, another 10 minutes.
God damn it.
I for one am shocked. Shocked I say. Well, not that shocked.
You're not that shocked. You planned this all along. You waited. I was sitting there looking at the timer. Yeah, you're going to sleep. Good night, Chicken. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for being here. I'm so sorry for all of the pings. Please, I apologize. I'm sorry. I'm Saz. Wow. Okay. AK is acting like he actually wants it to end. He does, doesn't he? Doesn't he want it to end? Doesn't he? He hates it here. He hates being here. He hates it. Wow. Get the I was here. You knew it. Ugh. Good night, chicken. Have fun. Not the min, but stream and time. Yeah. Everybody's screaming. I can imagine Kaiju. I heard Kaiju's voice. God damn it. It's not even under 10 minutes. How shocking. Hi. I didn't even make a ping for it. What do you mean? You could feel it? Go. You could feel it? Okay. You guys want to get in the pod? I nerded out to you guys for 2 hours. You want to get in the pod? Thank you so much for another wonderful stream day. I'll be back again tomorrow for another 12 minutes of stream. You sensed the ping coming. Did you really? I really thought we went down to 2 minutes. That's like the lowest it's been, hasn't it? That's been the lowest it's been. You sensed the ping coming. Yay, oh boy. Yo boy. Yeah boy. It was the lowest we've been. So, you know, I couldn't be sure. Let's see. Cult of the Lamb. You'll give 100 at 10. What do you mean you'll give 100 at 10 seconds? I'll be like, oh, 10, 9, 8, and like we're all waiting for it. And then guess what? You're waiting for it, and then you want to do it, and then it doesn't reload. Something goes wrong with the ping processing. Blah. Pretty sure it's been under. Has it been under a minute? I don't remember. Do it, Gonzo. Let her dreams be ripped apart. No. What are you talking about? It's been a while since we raided Nyan. Let's go raid Nyan. Let's go into the pod, guys. Let's go. Snooze for 5 minutes. There you go. Socials. Thank you. Have a lovely night. Take care of yourself. Remember. Thank you. Thank you, guys. It was like at 3 seconds before someone brought it up in time. Did it really? You're back? Wait, I'm what? Archie, no, yes. Mogwai hours, it's that time, we've hit it. The end really was close. It was super close. Thanks for the stream. Let's go into the pod. Let's raid some yen. Let's go. Poor Archie. I had plans to like watch the Amera Vespa videos. I wanted to look at that. We could totally do that tomorrow, though. I need to look at the registration for it tonight, / other things, and go back to doing work and stuff like that. But tomorrow we can look at Amera Vespa videos. I want to see how many scooters. I want to kind of gauge. I want to gauge myself on like how many scooters will be there. I'm gonna be so intimidated. There's gonna be so many beautiful scooters. It's not even 11. We could keep going, but why are you doing this to you? You have things to do. Ah, wow. Raid scooting in. Yes, before we get launched. Goodbye, Archie. Goodbye, guys. Thank you, chat. Goodbye. Go into the pod. How much time do you guys have left until pod? At this point, you're a masochist. Listen. Yes and no. As you guys have noticed, our daily streams have lessened because, like, it was a lot. It was a lot of time, and I had a lot of crunch work, and we've limited
Roydas has deemed it necessary to water the cat.
We've limited ourselves back down to, like, the 2-hour streams. Goodbye. You guys have 10 seconds. Goodbye.